Do it! Hello. Oh, you guys probably can't. There you go. Now you can hear Yoshida?
Can you hear me now?
I think so.
Don't censor me.
I don't know that there's a single thing on earth that could censor you.
I shan't be censored.
Shall not. Welcome, everybody. A little soft. Oh, Yoshida's quiet. First time for everything.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Turn it up now! Geish.
Okay.
Ah.
We're in the geesh.
The
Okay.
geesh.
Is
The geesh
Yoshida better now, you guys?
The geesh is geeshing. The geeshiana.
We're in the geesh. Better. Okay. Very good. Very good.
You don't want to see me mad.
When is Yoshida doing a face reveal?
I'll show it to you when I'm dead.
Which one?
Exactly.
50 subs? You're so real for that.
You're so real for that.
You're so real. Wearing a JD Vance mask.
Lord above in heaven.
Oh my gosh, wait. No, somebody needs to actually make that a meme of Yoshida as JD Vance.
No.
Yes.
Nothing soft about what's going on.
That's right. Nothing soft.
Oh, we got
here.
our bricks going on here.
Just a couple of bricks.
Just a couple of bricks.
I watched Mistress Monday today. And
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And Bosco was like ranking, pictures of people, and her bottom category was brick.
Brick.
Very good.
We live.
He looks like that meme. Yoshida looks like a meme. Yeah, it was I liked I always like Mistress Monday, but it felt a little not like full on spoilery, but there were allusions to things for sure.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I didn't watch it, but I heard that there was like some straight up spoilers.
Oh, you're saying you don't watch Mistress Isabel Brooks?
I don't watch
Clock
her
that
show.
T. Clocked
No.
that. Clocked it.
No, sister, I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Clock that T. Batch.
I love her.
I do enjoy her a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited for her to be on Drag Race shortly.
Yes. Shortly. She'll be in, I don't know what bracket she's in, too?
Yes. Yeah. The pink
Okay.
bracket.
Pink.
That's the next one.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I read that some of the queens from the first bracket were a little bit irritated about the double premiere because, and I mean, I totally get it where they're only going to be on, some of them, for 2 weeks, whereas all the other girls will be on for at least 3.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it's totally understandable when it's like your career, and it like being on for a little bit longer could definitely affect, certain things, I guess. But like at the same time, I'm sure that the production snapped right the fuck back and was like, be
Yeah.
grateful, bitch. Be grateful.
Be grateful with gratitude.
With gratitude. Be grateful with gratitude.
Oh my God.
please.
Speaking of, I love Melinda Verga.
Yes,
That's
me
all.
too. We love Melinda Verga here.
That's it. She
Yes.
was like from our first season, and she gave us like so much to talk about on the Grease.
She gave some pretty good TV.
Yeah, she really did. Forever grateful for that. I hope she just like doesn't change whatsoever.
Melinda Verga will never change. You know that.
Yeah. Well, like I was thinking about that today too, right? Because we're in the All-Star season, and a lot of times we like see queens come on and act a certain way, and then if they return for an All-Star season, they kind of also bring a little bit of a new personality.
Mhm.
And I was thinking about that today because there is one queen who acted a type of way on her season and then came back to their All-Star season, and I very much now that I think about it, kind of two queens. Raja O'Hara and Silky Nutmeg Ganache both kind of flipped and kind of went nice girl for
Yeah.
their comebacks. And Silky was kind of like, okay, whatever. But Raja, I missed her being evil so much. And I also don't think she was that
She wasn't that
rude.
evil. She was just a lot shadier. And
Yeah.
she was like a really, really entertaining in every season she was on it either way. But like it was a little bit because she was like kind of a narrator up until she got eliminated on that season.
Hmm.
And the lip sync assassin.
Yeah, she was.
But she got shit on a lot, and like when it's your career, you probably don't want to like live that way. So
I get it for sure. But I agree. I loved OG Raja. I didn't understand the hate.
yeah, well, we know where that comes from.
Racism.
Yep.
Okay, well, how is everybody? What did everybody have for dinner? Lay it on me.
First, my Kate had racism for dinner.
Oh my gosh.
No, I have not had dinner.
Wow, we better make this a really long stream. We want
No,
Yoshida to
don't be rude.
starve.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, first mate K, I know you haven't eaten. Well, I made homemade mac and cheese.
Yumbo.
Yeah, but I ate dinner at about 4:30 so that I would have time to put on my makeup for stream.
The early bird special.
Truly, yeah, like I'm 80 years old. It was good though.
God. Well, great.
Yeah. Prison mac. No, not well, okay, not full on prison mac because I didn't put it in the oven with breadcrumbs. I actually don't ever really do the breadcrumbs. So my dad, Lore, used to be a cook in the prison system, and he made mac and cheese, and he would, bake it in the oven with like a breadcrumb topping. And also
Okay.
he made it like it's not just like he had some mac and cheese and then put breadcrumbs on it. It's like the recipe is like a legit recipe. It's like got some good shit in there. I would actually love my goal in life, my goal with like streaming is to get to a point where I could have like at least 100 people in chat watching me do a cooking stream with my dad, because I think my dad would live for that.
Okay. He would live for the attention.
I almost just doxed your dad. Don't
Don't.
do that.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't do it. Don't do it.
it.
God.
But yeah, I make the macaroni and cheese component of the prison mac, but I very rarely will do the breadcrumbs in the oven.
Yeah. Why?
I actually don't like it all that much. I had a lot of things like growing up where I didn't like it that much, but if I told my dad, it would piss him off so bad that I just didn't bring it up.
Oh my God.
And that's one of them.
Goodness.
Do you have stuff like that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Hot pee pee story? Yeah, I will definitely, if my dad ever comes on stream, I will have him tell the hot pee pee story. And that's the end of that.
Happy. And that's the end. To be continued.
To be continued. I feel so naked.
I was gonna say, do you feel very like together or
I feel
naked?
like a pussy with this ponytail though. The way that it's yanking my fucking scalp though, for real, is crazy. Actually crazy. But it's worth it.
Yank.
I do feel very snatched and yanked also.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, do we want to like talk about like All Stars or whatever? When Yoshida gave chlamydia to Princess.
That is not a thing.
It could be though if you wanted to.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Or that.
Shoot your shot,
God.
You miss 100% of the basketballs.
Yeah, is this lore? It is
You know-
not lore. There's no lore like that, okay? There's no lore like that.
Don't spread those rumors.
Don't spread it like we spread
Your
chlamydia.
ponytail looks gorgeous. Welcome my so-called life. I sewed this. I made this with a sewing machine. It was
She's fucking sewed it, man.
yeah, it was crazy. Can you believe it?
I got Snapchats all day of it.
Yes.
The whole progression.
Yeah. Hands don't match the face. Wow. Okay. You really want me? I actually thought about wearing gloves. Clocked. Okay, bitch. Okay. I did paint my neck though. You
Yeah.
can't even see it, but it is pink.
Ended it right before we got on.
Yeah, and then I also got pink foundation in my hair, but
You didn't have to point it out.
well, I don't like lying, you know? I'm not a liar.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Gotta be honest.
Better color matching than Aja. Listen. That's impressive.
Yikers.
I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. I was so excited to tell So-Called Life that I sewed this little bonnet.
The little
Biggest
bonnet
liar I
seller.
know. What in the fuck? You lie, you never lie so much.
You're a liar, actually.
You guys are all haters.
You lie like a... Is it a rug or a dog?
I don't know.
Lie like a rug.
What is this? What is that from?
It's like a saying. You lie like a... It's like a rug. Is it a rug or a dog? I don't know what it is.
I've never heard this before in my life.
You've never heard that saying. Come on.
No. Liza Minnelli. Lies. I only
Liza
know
Minnelli.
sayings if they're from Drag Race.
It's rug. Okay, see, someone else has heard it before.
Well,
You lie like a rug.
you lie like a bitch. So
You lie like a bitch. That's not
how
very
about that?
nice.
How about you clock that tea?
She is lying about not knowing the saying.
Wow.
How dare you?
I've never heard that before. I don't know what you guys want from me.
How dare you?
Okay, I'm
That
getting
is
the
not
presentacion all set up, everybody.
The présentation.
Presentation. Okay, are you guys ready to talk about the show?
The show. Oh my
Oh.
god, yeah.
First Mate Kate has a sewing question for So-Called Life. I'm ready. I want to hear it. I'm curious.
Sewing for the so-so.
Yes. I forgot.
Yeah, sewing for the so-so. Yeah.
I was going to catch up on So-Called Life's little podcast, and I forgot today because I was working.
Working with an E.
That's right. And jerkin. Working and jerkin. That's me. Every Wednesday. Oh. We're talking wedding plans. Susie Toot Cocoon Coat. I say yes.
Susie Toot Cocoon Coat.
Remember the finale? She not the finale, but like the runway for like best drag.
Yes, I do remember that one. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a step up from making a circle skirt.
Good idea, bad idea. I have made a circle skirt before. You know what? Do it.
I think you
If
should
you-
do it.
And then right before, you can see how it looks and get some honest opinions and scrap it if you gotta.
Yeah. If it looks like shit, throw it in the garbage and burn it.
Throw it in the garbage and burn it.
Exactly. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Hello, grease balls, and welcome to the Grease, where we overanalyze an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10, episodes 1 and 2 this week. I'm your host, Princess Capella, joined today by none other than Joshita.
Hola, mis amores.
Are you ready for my cocoa?
Are you ready for my cocoa?
How are you, Joshita?
Oh, you know me. Plugging along at life, bashing my head into the wall of life.
Goodness.
Yeah, shocking content.
Shocking content. We got another fucking shocking content.
Do they tell you what's shocking?
No, I was actually going to go look at it because it was from our last live stream. And I'm like, I mean, other
What
than
would be
us
the-
being a bunch of gay losers, like, what's shocking about that? I think at this point, it's like, you kind of just expect that.
Like, what was even shocking? Why are you obsessed with us?
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, we are up to season 10 of Drag Race All Stars. And by now, you're familiar with the bracket. We're starting off with the first group of queens. And what is it? So the top 3 are moving on.
Yes, the top 3 from each bracket will move on to the semifinals.
Okay, to the semifinals. All right. Very cool. Okay,
We
so
have the Tournament of Champions.
the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah,
Is it the
the
censoring?
Tournament of All Stars?
I don't know if it's the censoring or what. I don't know if we could even try to not swear for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Oh. Let's see if we can do
That
it.
would
We'll
be
start
the
right
shocking.
now.
That would be the shocking content.
The hardest part of the first episode was them explaining the bracket over and over again. Yeah. And then do you think once we get into every bracket, like, are they going to explain it every single time?
Oh, of course they are. Of course they are.
Right. All right.
I wonder if the queens knew how it was going to be before, like the whole setup of it before they agreed to it or whatever.
Like that it was going to be a tournament or...
Well, I guess, yeah, that, or like what group they would be in if they were first, second, or third. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much to think about.
I don't know. Somebody's got to break that NDA fully.
They kind of all have been.
Yeah, they've kind of been playing fast and loose with it. It's been great.
It's been fun, though.
I love it. Our first challenge is Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, a hairband rock challenge with special guest Ice Spice. One of the things I'm finding really fun about this bracket in particular is Olivia Lux and Aja are from the same drag house. And Bosco and Irene both came up together. So it's very incestual.
It's a little bit incestual, but it also, like, at the same time with like the groupings of the queens, it feels like Deja and Phoenix are just kind of like the other ones.
Yeah, they're kind of just like stuck off to the side.
It was like Nina and Chanel on All Stars 9.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's kind of
Where they kinda
sad.
Sad.
So as we get our first interactions with the queens, what is sticking out to you? Like, who is vibing with you the most just in the workroom?
Honestly, Bosco. Like, Bosco feels like whatever you have to do between your first season and your All-Star season, Bosco fucking did it.
Facial feminization surgery, transgender.
Yeah. I mean, beyond
Yeah.
all of that, it's just like it feels like Bosco is just a completely different person, like in terms of how light and like ready for this they are. And the fucking runway package is like unbeatable. And everything about Bosco, just even being in the workroom, is so great this season.
Not the tea princess. Do you watch Love on the Spectrum, Joshita?
I do not.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, there's I don't know, contestant? What do you call them?
Contestant of person.
It's not like
Is it
a game show,
not
but
a
yeah.
competition, is it?
Right? I don't know. But there's a person on it this season who's like really into the MBTA, like the public transit in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And she really likes
Okay.
the T. Is it the T train, Jacob? But she really wants to find it because she's like experimenting with lesbianism.
Lesbianism.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like witchcraft.
I know. But she
She's
keeps saying she's trying to
experimenting
find her
it.
tea princess, and I'm just like, I mean, aren't we all?
Experimenting in lesbianism.
The MBTA. Yeah. But it's I think, some people might have a different definition of what a tea princess is. Mass
They could be
Bay
many
Transit
different things.
Authority. Okay.
Mass Bay.
Clock that, D.
Clock the T. Okay, who's sticking out to you?
Um, Irene. I'm very excited by Irene. I did think it was interesting that right off the bat, Olivia and Deja are making this Melanin Squad alliance, and then Olivia also kind of just turns around and starts an alliance with Aja as well. I'm also really living for Aja for sure. It's the same kind of thing with like your feelings about Bosco. It feels like Aja
Yes.
really has come into herself and like just who she is as a person, and she feels like she finally kind of let go and is
Yep.
allowing herself to have more fun in the competition.
Yes.
Olivia is kind of maybe sticking out for me. I don't want to say like the wrong way, but
She looks great.
she does look great. And I'm glad that it's working for her, whatever's going on.
I'm glad it's working for her.
But it's like she kind of turned the personality all the way around. Like her original season, she was kind of like timid in a way. And then now it almost feels like she's overcompensating.
Yes, very much that.
Guys, my nose is running like so bad.
Don't let it happen. Don't wreck the mug.
I know. Oh my gosh, my hanky's turning pink. I'm going to end stream and I'm going to have no makeup right here. You better go. Okay, somebody ban Eggy Pocket.
Banned.
Okay, so for the winter, help me? For Winter Chicken Dinner, we have a little bit of a choreo session with Jamal Sims. I thought it was interesting that they did not show the music recording section of it at all.
I know. And then one of the queens that keeps breaking NDAs, Bosco, said that the first thing that they did before they even filmed their entrances was these verses.
Really?
Yeah, she said that they like got to their room and they were like, okay, you have 1 hour and you're filming your verse. And it was before they even did the entrance looks.
Wow, that's fun. Yeah. So like had they even like seen each other yet or
I don't know. I have no clue. But
that's crazy.
It must have been a wild ride to actually be on the show.
I guess so, yeah. They're just carting these bitches around. Okay.
Carting them.
Our first queen up to enter the competition is Aja. I drafted Aja into A tier. Yeah, I drafted Aja into A tier. You had her drafted into B tier.
Okay.
So they actually did the runway first before showing the video. So we're going to be greasing and grossing the runways. If you're new here, grease means delicious. We love it. Gross, obviously bad. We hate it. And the rare nooch or Noochington is neutral. Neither here nor there.
Or Noochington.
So the runway is slits and tits.
Slits and teeth.
Love this runway theme.
I know, it's great.
So this is Aja's take on a Scaparelli Jinx, the Pokemon. What did you think?
I like this. I just think that the coloring is weird. Yes, I get that it's supposed to be like Jinx and like purpley, but she kind of looks dead.
It's a little like a bit of like a gray cast, yeah.
She looks a little bit dead. But I like it. I think it's creative. I'm gonna grease it.
I do like it. I was thinking, like, is this our first Pokemon reference? And then I realized, wait, no, Aja also did a Pokemon reference when she came out onto the runway. So I guess maybe it's like our second one. I think, obviously, the body paint is a little bit lacking. It's not only is it hard to, like, put the body paint on your arms, but she's wearing, like, a breastplate, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. That, like, I can never, the like silicone ears, like the elf ears or whatever, like any type of prosthetic, it's really hard to get body paint to stick to that. So I definitely understand the struggle that she is going through here.
It is real.
I do think the garment itself is a grease. I do actually like the construction of it all. It's really gorgeous.
It looks well done.
Paldean Jinx. Is that a Pokemon? Like, I know Alolan. What was the, like, emo steampunk one?
I have no
What was
idea.
that one called? I don't remember.
Emokimon.
Emokimon. That's
Emokimon.
fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then Aja's actual performance, her verse in Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. How did you feel about this?
Dude, she fucking killed this. Like, I fully didn't expect her to like be able to seriously like embody this theme so well, but she like the vocals, the like even the lyrics were good. Like I think the hair was amazing, the look was great. Aja's a great dancer. She really was like Bosco said earlier in the episode, like you have 3 chances to blow your load and you have to do it now, and she fucking did. Like this was so fun to watch, and it started off the whole thing, and I think it set the tone. um I was super proud of Aja for this, and I actually put Aja in Slayana this
Oh
week.
wow, Aja starting off
Yes,
strong with a Slayana.
I did.
Adderall, yes, you're right. It's Galar or Galar or Galar.
Emokimon.
Galangal. Galangal. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just stimming. Um,
Just stimming over here.
just stimming. Don't mind me. I was also really surprised by Aja's verse. Like, I wasn't sure she was going to be able to vocally convince me that she could bring hair, what? Hair. Help.
You
Hair
could bring any hair.
metal. I wasn't sure that she was going to be able to give me everything I needed there, because this is like my specialty when it comes to vocals and music, hair metal, like 80s metal. This is totally me.
Yeah.
For those who are uninitiated. But like she actually
The
put
uninitiated.
some grit on the vocals, and she like had a little scream and everything. And like I've
Yes.
listened to Aja's music, and it doesn't necessarily sound like what I'm used to Aja sounding like. So that was really, really
No.
exciting. And the attitude was right, the look was right, and she also just outdanced everybody. And she showed me she's got a big bag of tricks. I
A big
also
bag.
have her in Slayana.
Yes. I don't give out a lot of Slayanas.
Yeah, you don't. I feel like I do, but
You do. You're throwing them around.
yeah, I love everybody, but I also love to hate on everybody. All right. Bosco's Runway for Slits and Tits, giving us some Mugler with zippers.
I mean, come on. Like, this is so fucking good. And, like, it's so polished. The hair, that could look super shitty, and it looks, like, really, really good. It's super seamless where the zipper is. And, like, I love the zippers around the neck and, like, on her arms here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's giving Bosco, it's giving kind of like her talent show in her original season, that look
Yeah.
that she wore. But like stepped up. This is amazing. This is a big, big, giant grease.
This, I believe, 96 Mugler Birth of Venus look is one of my favorite pieces for somebody to reference. And we've seen a couple of references. Plastique actually did a reference to this last season of All Stars, if you will remember your history. But this is one of my favorite things. Like, I will never get sick of somebody throwing a nod to this look, because it is like one of the most iconic, beautiful pieces of art ever in the universe. And
Ever.
speaking of, Bosco's tits are an absolute work of art. Oh
Bro,
my God, those things.
they look amazing.
I'm like,
And Bosco is like, you are going to see them.
yes, I love it. She looks incredible. She slayed this runway. Grease, absolutely.
Greasy boobies.
Absolutement.
Absolument greasy boobies.
And how did you feel about Bosco in the Winner Winner Chicken Dinner?
So I didn't like it. I didn't like the vocals.
Interesting.
I didn't like the vocals at all. I was like, this is a big miss. Bosco looks great. She's a great performer, obviously. But like, I don't know. The vocals weren't there for me. I don't feel like she's very metal
No.
as a person. But I have her in bit of fashion.
I am kind of agreeing with you here, actually, which is interesting because I feel like everybody was really loving Bosco in this challenge.
Okay.
And like the dancing, yes, the attitude, the look, that was all there. But yes, the intro specifically, cut that, cut
Cut it.
that, mama.
Don't fucking find the note.
And I also think part of it too, to Bosco's credit, is I think the vocal mixing in this episode was a little, it wasn't great. I think that there was like, for this type of music, it just wasn't quite right. Yeah. And I think Bosco was the biggest victim of that, because her voice like didn't mesh necessarily well for this genre. It wasn't quite gritty enough until the very end, where she kind of threw some stank on it. So I actually had this in But Is It Fashion?
All right.
I thought for sure you were gonna be like, Princess, you're crazy.
No, we're finally merging.
We're twinning here. All right.
Twiniana.
Well, moving right along to Deja's slits and tits.
I feel like the first thing I said was, Princess is gonna be so mad because the tits aren't there. The tits aren't titting.
I have some feelings on the tits.
The tits are not titting. I don't know. This is like, it's not bad. I'm just like, if I were to look at this, I wouldn't think tits and slits, which,
right.
Maybe you don't think about that anyways when you see a look. But it's not really like giving for me. But I will give it a light grease.
Yeah. I think it's refreshing to see her with tits on at all, because she pretty much never wears them. But then I remember that the category is slits and tits, so she like legally had to be wearing a breastplate, which makes me wish they were almost like comically large.
I know.
Especially because like this kind of medieval, madame look, if she had just like a heaving, oiled up bosom, right? I think that would be so gorgeous. And
it would at least give the tit.
Yes. And like the color palette is really pretty on her. The hair and the green and the gold is all like gorgeous. But I feel like I needed not only more tits, but I needed more slit too. Like the slit kind of needed to be up a little bit higher or something. It just like didn't totally hit the mark for me. So I'm still greasing it, but needed bigger boobies.
But the boobies weren't there.
But the boobies were not there for me.
And the boobies can, make or break the look.
Especially, when it's part of the assignment. You need big boobies.
Yes. Come on.
She has those gorgeous legs. Let's see them. Yes.
Yeah. And for the performance, I didn't really like the look, but I thought she did a good job. Like, I liked it better than Bosco's.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't, like, crazy or anything. What did I put Deja? I put Deja in But Is It Fashion?
Okay. I think that Deja had the most difficult section musically, because the opening was all just drums. So she didn't have any of the support of the instrumental, other than like this kind of like get your freak on, drum section for her vocal stylings at the very beginning there. And I think if she had been a stronger singer or a stronger lyricist, that could have really stood out. But instead, the beginning fell a little bit flat for me. And then once the rest of the instruments came in, I think she kind of found her footing, and she had her Lil Jon reference. So, like, I thought it was just okay. I also had her in But Is It Fashion? Oh, hold on. I think Just She Does Frozen, you guys. 1 second. Oh no. Oh no, you guys, Just She Is Frozen. Oh, okay. 2 seconds. Okay, guys, I have to text Yoshida. Yoshida. Hold on, I had you muted in Discord. Can you hear me? Oh no. You guys, back to the poop doctor. Oh wait, hold on. I think Joshida's trying to talk. I can't tell. Pour one out. Let me like text him. Text him. Oh my god. He just texted me that his power went out. What do you guys want to do? I feel like where the fuck is Yoshida living in? His power goes out like more than any other person that I know of in my entire life. And I have been to his house and he lives in like a nice neighborhood. What the fuck's up with that? Okay, Yoshida says we probably need to reschedule. You sabotaged his god to get more screen time. Oh, his power grid. I got you. Wow, that's crazy because I spent like an hour and a half getting ready for stream. And this is why we all need to go off grid and make our own power so that they can't silence the homosexuals anymore. Guys, this is so funny. First Mate Kate, you're so hateful. It's not funny. It's heartbreaking. Now I'm gonna have to like go take off all this guige. You know how expensive this pink concealer is? Girl. Okay, well, as a consolation prize, you guys, I will make sure that we get Yoshida into the Discord. Because he keeps forgetting to join the Discord. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to reschedule probably, I don't know, either Wednesday night or Thursday night. So yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go to the starting soon screen for a little while just in case he magically like, yeah, if someone wants to drop the Discord link, that would be great. I'm gonna go to the starting soon screen for a couple of minutes here to see if magically somehow he gets his power back. But we will pick up where we left off probably tomorrow or Thursday. Bye for now.